quick midweek update. Very excited because I've got an airbox. It's come through. I've got like 2/3 of an airbox. So between the one that came with the bike and some very fortuitous shopping on eBay, I found one in the UK, in Scotland, and it took less than a day to get here. So kind of mixed and matched between the two. So it's got the correct grills, etc, etc. I've chucked the manifolds in just to make sure they fit. Done a bit of dismantling on the bike because I know it's a super tight fit. So the coils are out, taking the battery out. This is where's my finger gone? This is the actual airbox. So if I turn it upside down, see the slot where the filter goes in. So that is the airbox, which is the tray that the battery sits in. And I know it's the airbox because I've taken the filter out of it temporarily. So all this is, excuse me, is a 4:2 airbox, or box of air rather than airbox, I suppose. Now I know these are an utter shag to get on, so just show you something that I picked up on. That's trying to get it in normally, so with the carbs in, doesn't fit. So my first option was I'll whip the carbs off. Then I'm still going to be faced with exactly the same issue, screwing the carbs in. Now, doing a little bit of a Googlage of the issue last night, I think I've come up with a plan. I'll come back in a second and show you what that is. Right, so not the most sophisticated of plans in the world, but what I've done is on each of the manifolds, where are we? Just popped them through. So having popped them through, obviously I'm going to have to pop them back out. Slidey, slidey, fitty, fitty. Check that out. Right, what I've also noticed is that the hose connector at the bottom there needs to go where there is that current hose, which presumably was put in to facilitate the pods. So I'm going to have to whip that out. And I'm just going to go for a push and test to see whether or not I can get it in. We shall see. It's all going so well until top bit here, and that is that distance, and that distance is as low as it will go, so it is going to be carbs off. Sorry, that distance at the bottom. Oh, look at the wrong side. That is grounded. It's not going to go there, so let's try whip carbs off, back, box in, carbs in. I think I've only nearly cracked it. So slide in from this, carbs up vertical. Didn't bother unplugging them, didn't need to, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, up vertical and just slid straight in. Got a lot of fucking around now to pull these out and hoik them on. I'm still short of the manifold between the oblong and the oblong. Although frankly I could just block it off for the moment. I'm going to pick that up from Charlie in the next couple of days. Yeah, a bit tidying up to do. Bloody hell. Right, about 20 minutes later, look at that. So I'm fairly solid in there. Only attached on one manifold to the air filter because I don't have the other one at the moment. It's that dog leg one. I'll pick that up from, dog leg from here to here. But I'll pick that up from Charlie in the next day or two. I'm well happy. I didn't think it was going to be that straightforward. Don't get me wrong, still really fiddly. Getting the springs over the top is a pain in the butt, but it's the way to do it. So if you're short of space, drop them in. They're a bit of a bastard to short space. Drop them into the main box. Bit of a bastard to pull back out, but actually not that bad, as long as there is a lot of life left in these. That would have been a lot harder if they'd plasticised over time. But yeah, well happy with that. That'll do me. Charlie, I'm going to have to come and grab those that bit. Cool. Right, it's me back from a slightly wet midweek trip to socially distanced visit Charlie, and I got the bit, I got the manifold that I'm after, and popped round to see him, had a chat, obviously for a social distance. He's also lent me his carb balancer, which is really good. Yeah, so I'm going to have to look up how to use that at some point, but let's see if I can get it going first. So this is going to go in there pretty much exactly like that actually, and then we'll see how it goes. It should sort out the airflow. Okay, so that little bit took probably as long as the rest of it. So see it there, just squeezed in, taking that final air through into the filter. Well, actually coming the other way, is it's sucking air in through into the carb, but now there is no leakage, and the other one's on as well. Why have I used brightly horribly coloured plastic cuffs? To make sure I change them mostly. I haven't got a Jubilee clip large enough to fit around that, so I've ordered some of that Jubilee clip tape. I did try what I had, but it's just that tiny bit too small. So, and ditto on this side, although it's a lot thinner, so I could even just go for black plastic cuffs. But yeah, they're bright enough and ugly enough to annoy me enough that I'll change it. Right, so see how it works. Sorry, you can see all the other stuff. Need to put the battery in, need to put the mounts for the coils in. Not going to do it now, it is late, and if this does start it's going to be noisy, and it's getting reasonably late. Oh, kids need to get to bed and stuff. Right, so if I remember correctly, those two into the black. Now, I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm really excited. I don't know why. It's exciting, but I'll have to remember to stick that in on charge tonight. Right, so ignition on, no choke. Straight in on a slightly clumsy idle. Right, I'm willing to call that a success. More than willing. So it needs a little bit of choke to warm up to start with. I'm saying that, built in 1996, not surprising, but I'll have a play with air fuel screws I think, but let's try it. Let's just check. Oh, yeah. Choke's all the way in. Power on. I believe the technical phrase is fucking happy with that. Cool. Like I say, all of the rebuild bits there is for another day. It's getting late. I need to get kids to bed and stuff. I also need to stop keeping kids awake by making loads of noise in a garage. Yeah, once I've done that, then probably, yeah, I don't want to start getting rolled into paintwork and cosmetics and stuff. I just want to get that running. I've got it running, well done. I've got it run. I wanted to try and get it running a bit better. What I also want to do, what I'm desperate to do, is just hoik it around the block, see if it pulls. It's supposed to, I just haven't felt it yet. But that's not for today, because for one it's wet, for two it's late, for three I'm probably chancing my domestic luck a little bit. Cheers all, catch you later.